Wilson! Wilson! Wilson!
Right now from ABC7 Chicago, this is the World Series champion Chicago Cubs on ABC7.
It's a gorgeous day in St. Louis for Cubs baseball here on ABC7. Cubs and Cardinals go at it. The Cubs a 3-2 winner last night, and they've taken 3 of 4 to start this season series. Great to have you with us for Cubs baseball. Cubs got a much-needed win last night. Jim Deshaies and Len Casper. We're going to get right into our Hooters hot play. Wilson Contreras was the man of the night.
Yeah, with my apologies to Tom Hanks, we'll take a look back. Wilson Contreras with the arm, with the bat, doing it all, and catching Dexter Fowler unawares there. And if anybody should know about Contreras and his ability to throw the bases, it would be Dexter, but he nailed him. A huge play.
That's brought to you by your Chicagoland Hooters, the original wing joint, and today's starting pitching matchup brought to you by Goodwill for whatever style you want today. Amazing.
Well, these guys matched up 3 times last year, plus opening day this year, and 4 starts against Martinez. John Lester 2-0 with a 105. He's been good against the Cardinals throughout his career. The hard-throwing Martinez in his 4 matchups with Lester last year, and this 0-2 with a 320. He was brilliant on opening night.
Cubs lineup is ailing. A call-up today as the fireballing Carlos Martinez will match up against the crafty John Lester next.
Heyman's Westside Ace Hardware has over 70 years of knowledge and can help you with all of your window needs. We can repair windows, screens, and thermopane windows. Services beyond the ordinary at Heyman's Westside Ace Hardware in Davenport.
There's an old saying, you only have one life to live, so I'm making the most of mine. I enrolled at Black Hawk College. The advisors helped me register for classes, and financial aid made it affordable. And my instructors really cared about my success.
Whether your next step is learning new skills, changing careers, or working toward a bachelor's degree, Black Hawk College has the program that's right for you. Registration for summer and fall is going on now.
Call our advisors today or visit us online to get started. Black Hawk College was my next step. Make it yours.
Quilts by the Oz has been your fabric destination since 1988. Quilts by the Oz has over 5,000 bolts of 100% cotton fabric, arranged by color, patriotic patterns, 30s, Civil War reproductions, and novelty designs. We make your projects easier with a large stock of pre-cuts, and we can machine quilt your unfinished project. Your fabric destination is Quilts by the Oz. Visit us in Moline and like us on Facebook.
Running free in a U.S. adventure RV. Frying up the breakfast, bacon in the Smoky State. To sunset at the Golden Gate. From the mountains to the Mississippi Palisades. We're running free U.S. adventure from a travel trailer out in Yellowstone. Through the rolling hills in a rolling home. The good life begins when you're on the road. Running free in a U.S. adventure RV.
Heyman's Westside Ace Hardware has multiple services to help you. From key cutting, pipe cutting and threading, sharpening services, paint mixing, and lamp repair. Services beyond the ordinary at Heyman's Westside Ace Hardware in Davenport.
Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC7 is being brought to you by Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing. By Mattress Firm, where we want you to sleep happy guaranteed. Remember, if it's over 8, it's time to change the way experience with nothing to transparency. Podcast is brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity X1 will change the way you experience TV. We're getting a Major League debut this afternoon. 22-year-old Ian Happ is here from AAA Iowa. The Cubs have a bunch of guys day-to-day with minor ailments. So the Cubs' first-round pick from 2 years ago had a great spring and off to a terrific start with Iowa, is in the big leagues.
He hit a bunch of home runs early, then spent some time on the DL. He's posted outstanding numbers, hitting just below 300. Big slugging numbers, 9 home runs, 25 driven in. He can play the outfield. He can play second base. Today he will be in right field.
So Happ in between Schwarber and Rizzo, the Cubs Southwest Airlines starting lineup. They scored 3 times last night on 3 solo home runs. Jamer Candelario, Tommy LaStella, he hit that home run. Wilson Contreras had 2. Javier Baez, the shortstop. It's John Lester, the pitcher, and Albert Elmore Jr. in center. Notice 4 Cubs first-round picks in the lineup today.
Cardinals defensively, an outfield alignment of Pham, Fowler, and Sierra, the rookie, as they go left to right. Infield, Jerko, Diaz, Garcia, Carpenter. Colton Wong gets the day off. Yadier Molina is behind the plate. For the hard-thrown right-hander, Carlos, he'll remind you of Pedro Martinez. 6 foot even, $190. One of the harder throwers in Major League Baseball. Average fastball velocity right around 96 miles per hour. For the year, 2-3 with a 3.86 ERA and 7 starts.
Let's get JD's Mercedes-Benz keys.
Well, yeah, you mentioned Happ. A bunch of youngsters on the field for the Cubs today. As a matter of fact, John Lester's service time is more than all the position players for the Cubs combined. Velocity of Martinez, so the hitter's got to be ready to handle that gas. And perhaps a Rizzo awakening. Solid base hit last night. He's obviously been scuffling. He's got good numbers against Martinez, including 3 home runs.
Mother's Day weekend, so all major league teams wearing special uniforms today and tomorrow. As MLB goes to Kyle Schwarber, Pham.
It's a guy like Martinez. You get behind, you look silly. So
defensive profile similar to Ben Zobrist. Second base. We saw him there a lot during spring training. He can play the outfield. He's in right today. Very confident young man. He's from Pittsburgh. Went to the University of Cincinnati. And he's got some good pop in his bat. Got a battle here down 0-2 as he takes a pitch in the dirt.
Yeah, we talk a lot about pitchers having easy velocity. It looks like they're playing catch, and it goes on the board at 95. Well, that's Happ. You watch him swing, and it looks just smooth, nice, easy pass, and the ball really jumps off the bat.
Called strike 3 on a pitch that looked to be off the outside corner. Bill Walke said it was strike 3.
Yeah, backdoor breaking ball from Martinez. He sets up the inside. It's tough for an umpire to actually see that pitch real well. And Molina is so good at presenting the ball. You see how he just slightly drifts his body over the plate to give Welke the sense of a strike.
Now Anthony Rizzo with that pink bat and takes a fastball for a strike. Martinez is not wasting much time. Well, this Louisville slugger pink bat. Let's get the weather quickly at first pitch, brought to you by Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. For all the right reasons, call 866.
Martinez hitting 98 miles per hour with that one. He'll touch 100 from time to time. Opening night for the Cubs, and stuff-wise, it was as good as you're going to see.
Now, game-used bats for these Mother's Day weekend games that have been authenticated by. So if you'd like one of those bats, check out Cubs.com. Up Jamer Everett and Baker. Candelario making his 4th consecutive start since coming up from the minor leagues. We'll get into those issues a little bit later on as Candelario pops up to the shortstop Diaz. John Lester takes the ball when we return to St. Louis.
Shabana Creek RV in Atkinson, Illinois. We are the motorhome experts. Like this 2007 Fleetwood Pace Aero 38P triple slide-out motorhome. It only has 6,500 miles, sold new for $180,000, priced now at $99,995. They say that great things come in small packages, folks. Like this 2014 Southwind 32-foot, 2 slide-out, only 6,500 miles, and priced now at $99,995.
Shabana Creek RV, Atkinson, Illinois.
My name is Dolores Sweetser, and when I first got the rheumatoid arthritis, I felt like my life would be over. Dr. Thad has always been there for me. Everything he has prescribed or done for me has helped. Well, today it makes me feel very glad because my life is back to normal. I can pick up my puppy. I don't get depressed like I used to. I've really enjoyed going to Great River Orthopedic Specialists. They really have been a lifesaver to me.
For more than 35 years, the Circle Tap in Davenport has been the place to go for fun with friends and the best ribs in town. Grab a seat at the bar and enjoy happy hour specials while you watch the game on one of our 10 TVs. Or bring the family out for a helping of our legendary ribs and mouth-watering burger baskets. Plus, you can enjoy our ribs all day long, 7 days a week. Ask for a seat on the patio, or better yet, rent the entire patio for your next event. It's your home for ribs and brew. We'll see you at the Circle Tap.
If you go looking for trouble, you will always find it.
That's what heroes do. They fight.
Supergirl, Mondays at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
Surprise!
Happy birthday. I told you surprise party wasn't a good idea.
Let Famous Dave's do the cooking for your graduation party.
Here's the Cardinals lineup brought to you by Fix Auto. They had their 6-game winning streak snapped last night. Fowler got back in the lineup. Had been bothered by a sore right shoulder. Diaz, Carpenter, Jerko in the cleanup spot. Yadier Molina catching. Greg Garcia gets the start at second. Tommy Pham is in left. Rookie Magneuris Sierra is in right. He can run. And the pitcher Martinez bats ninth.
Cubs defensively brought to you by Plumbers 911. Emergency plumbing service is one click away at plumbers911.com.
Inside on the switch hitting Fowler, batting right-handed against his ex-teammate. Dexter 0 for 2 with 2 walks last night. That is on the inside corner. 1-1. John threw 120 pitches in his last start Sunday night in a no decision against the Yankees. And he was good. And the Cubs needed innings. They ended up going 18 in a loss that night.
Yeah, and that's why I think Joe gave him the extra day instead of starting him yesterday. They knew they had to fill that one spot in the rotation, so Eddie Butler came up, made the start yesterday. Lester gets an extra day after that effort against the Yankees.
The Cubs are working on a streak of 3 consecutive quality starts for only the second time this year. Just missed. Lackey, Hendricks, Butler. The last 3 days.
And timing can be everything in this game. Last night, Jordan Baker was calling that low strike. That might have been good enough last evening. We'll see how it pans out with Bill Welke back there today. Two could have been. Certainly not egregious. And Lester doing the double take. Contreras starting to lobby already.
So a leadoff walk. Here's his shortstop Diaz hitting second today. Batted 6th in the lineup last night. Cardinals came home after a perfect 6-0 road trip. That was the first time in their franchise history they had ever won every game of a road trip, covering at least 6 games. Big lead by Fowler, not running, and a bouncing ball to Candelario. They'll get one. They'll get them both. 5-4-3. That was a slow developing play. I'm not sure Diaz got out of the box quickly, though, as Fowler and LaStella got together at second, and it looks like everybody's all right.
Boy, great turn here by Tommy LaStella. Candelario gets the ball to him in pretty good shape with that slow roller. Tommy hangs in there with Fowler bearing down on him to make the turn. Great work.
You know, I think that was one of those plays, and you've talked about this before, JD, where the batter hits the ball and is immediately frustrated. So there's that millisecond of, I just hit a ground ball, and that may have cost Diaz
instead of the
first base.
Sense of urgency.
So 2 outs, nobody on. And Matt Carpenter takes a fastball low and away. No, not bad. But now he turns it on.
A few steps down the line before he kicked in the afterburner there.
That's a strike. 0 for 3 with a walk in the opener. MLB also conducted a 2017 honorary Batgirl contest for this weekend, recognizing fans who've been affected by breast cancer and have demonstrated a commitment to battling the disease. And we want to congratulate Lauren Smoke, the Cubs representative from LaGrange, Illinois. Fouled back of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Carpenter.
Carpenter has not done much against John Lester in his career. 5 out of 25. Overall, John has really pitched well against this club. 10 starts. He's got a 1.96 ERA against St. Louis.
And if you go back to the 2013 World Series with Boston, include that experience in 6 starts in this ballpark, John has a 1.50 ERA.
5 innings of 1-run ball here on opening night. Last year he pitched 8 shutout innings here.
Another 2-2 is lifted foul to left and out of play. Yeah, I was talking with one of the Cubs veteran position players, and he said, yeah, it's going to be fun to see these kids behind John Lester today.
Yeah, it's like the KG veteran pitcher and all these youngins, these Utes.
Swing and a miss. Ball got away briefly from Contreras. Little lob to Rizzo.
Working on that changeup.
0-0 after an inning as pitcher and umpire discuss.
G&G Retailers is about service. We take the time to make sure you get the proper firearm or accessory for your needs and offer a full line of gunsmithing services. G&G is about safety, offering NRA-certified Iowa permit-to-carry classes to make sure you know how to safely handle and maintain your firearms. But most of all, G&G Retailers is about family tradition. We've been in business for over 30 years and now 3 generations. G&G Retailers, 1 block south of Division and Locust in Davenport, Iowa.
Warmer weather is in the air, and TMI is making you an offer you don't want to miss. Right now, TMI will install a new air conditioner and give you a deluxe furnace for half price. With great utility rebates, the savings are huge. TMI will give you the best warranties and customer satisfaction guarantees anywhere with easy financing options. Save big money with this half-off sale. Buy now and take advantage of these savings before the hot summer weather arrives. Estimates are free, so call today.
The new Kick 1049 plays the Quad City's greatest hits.
You can go your own way.
The new Kick 1049.
Get a chance, that fire. No, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive.
The new Kick 1049 plays the Quad City's greatest hits. The Quad City's greatest hits. The new Kick 1049.
Right now, take an extra $10 off Extreme packages and get TV and internet that really work together. Experience the power of TiVo with live TV streaming throughout the house. Up to 380 TV and music channels and free on demand. Plus, get download speeds up to 200 meg with matching Wi-Fi speeds and unlimited nationwide calling. Extreme packages with TiVo start as low as $69.98 a month for a year. Call 800-SIMPLIFY today.
Perfect Pitch is brought to you by Blue Moon, brewed with Valencia orange peel for a taste that shines brighter.
Two of Eddie Butler's 5 strikeouts against, he got Tommy Pham twice. Elevated heaters, big part of the game plan from Butler last night. He was throwing hard and really went to work through fastballs 75% of the time, and he had him at 95, 96 on the gun. Outstanding work making his Cub debut.
Shot in the right. Tommy LaStella continues to hit. 3rd hit of the series. He hit his first homer of the season last night. So Chris Bryant ailing. Not sure if we'll see him at all in this series. Addison Russell, he's got a sore shoulder. Possibly could be back in there tomorrow. He did pinch hit last night. John Jay and Ben Zobrist dealing with back issues. It's always nice to beat the Cardinals, but especially last night, considering the lineup was rather depleted.
Yeah,
right call.
And you know, the anxiety that Butler had to be feeling making his first start for a new club, you know, kind of thrown right into it in this big rivalry. There was, you know, jam-packed, what, 47,000 they announced last night. Cardinals had won 6 in a row.
Contreras with his first career multi-homer game last night. Not happy about that call. 0-2 on him.
I like the way Matt Carpenter's wearing those socks.
And he gets Contreras to chase, and Wilson's telling Bill Welke, I chased that because of the last pitch before that.
Took advantage of a couple of Mike Leake mistakes in the ball game last night. Fastballs that were up in the zone.
Martinez was dazzling opening night. I got it. As Baez fouls near our broadcast booth.
I'm glad that one didn't make it up here. That had a lot of pace on it. Might have broke a rib.
Bounce to third. They'll get one and a bobble out. So LaStella forced. That'll be a fielder's choice for Baez.
And Joe Madden contemplating a challenge here on this call at second base. I think what Joe wants to know is he out initially? Are you ruling that he lost the ball on the exchange, therefore he's out, or is he out because he recovered before Tommy got there? And Joe, before he decides the challenge, wants an explanation as to what the call was.
I'm guessing they gave him the out call immediately. You don't have to have the ball for very long, and as long as you're in the act of pulling it out of your glove, they'll tend to give it to you. And it looks like Joe was satisfied with the answer.
Explanation he got.
That'll bring up John Lester with Baez at first and 2 outs. High and outside for ball 1. Mentioned last night the Yadier Molina contract he signed on opening day. Added 3 years to his deal. Ooh, that driven to deep center. Fowler's back on it. It is gone off the wall. So close for Lester. Now he's got to hustle to second as he drives in a run. Baez scores. Oh, he just missed a 2-run shot.
He's looking into that dugout. I think he's looking for John Lackey to say, I almost got you, pal. We had this running bet as to who was going to hit the first home run.
I think he thought he got it.
Yeah. Which is kind of fun for a guy who's never hit one. But I thought he got him.
Right off the apostrophe. So the Cubs lead 1-0. Well, that was unexpected. Almora fouls off.
Well, we've been saying it for, since John got here. He's got a good swing.
Started his career 0 for 66. Swing and a miss, and the Cubs done in the second inning. So it's 1-0. John Lester helping his own cause with a run-scoring double.
When your furnace or air conditioner problems have you steaming, Odell's Heating and Air will be at your door exactly when you need them. Whether it's a new install or a repair, you'll get 24/7 service with a 30-day guarantee. Odell's will beat any competitor's price on new equipment, so you know you're getting the best value.
3 years ago, I called Josh to do a repair in my residence, and for the last 3 years, he's taken care of all my rental properties. I totally recommend, and I totally support the local guy.
When your furnace or air goes to hell, call Odell. Odell's Heating and Air. Call us today.
iWireless gives you truly unlimited high-speed data on Iowa's fastest 4G LTE network.
Well, we have overage fees and a criminal record.
Upload photos, stream videos, play games.
I can turn my phone into a shiv.
For a limited time, get a free 4G LTE smartphone. And 30 days of truly unlimited high-speed data is just $30 per line for a family of 4. Get the real deal, only at iWireless.
If you dream about a house for your growing family, Mel Foster is there.
Yeah, cool.
If you dream about a house big enough to host family gatherings, Mel Foster is there. And when your dream changes and it's time to downsize into a smaller home, Mel Foster is there. Mel Foster can make your home dream a reality.
Mike Baxter, built tough, rugged, with better gas mileage. Last man standing.
Weeknights at 6 and 10 on the Quad Cities CW.
It's a real hero, Joe. Both my sons are heroes.
We're up Central City. The name's Kid Flash. Yo, hey, that's what?
What? My suit goes there.
That is a conundrum.
With that first run for the Cubs, Chicagoland's own Midwest Equity Mortgage will donate $100 to the Pat Tillman Foundation, supporting military veterans and their families. That is Lester's 4th career hit off Carlos Martinez.
How many hits does he have, period, total?
I think he's got like 14 or 15. Bouncer to Candelario, and he'll get Jerko.
Got a little tangle-footed there. Hey, for all of your latest Cubs news, please visit the ABC7 Cubs blog at abc7chicago.com/Cubs, presented by Nationwide agent Jeff Vukovich. Go to jeffvukovich.com or follow him on social media. Nationwide is on your side.
He has 12 career hits. And a strike to Yadier Molina.
So is it the Baseball Abstract, Baseball Prospectus? They put out that scouting book every year. And then under the player's profile with all the numbers, they would usually have a note like loves to face, hates to face.
Right.
So under Carlos Martinez, he hates to face John Lester.
Line shot handled by Schwarber. Yeah, Lester now 4 out of 15 with 2 RBIs against Martinez. Two quick outs now. Greg Garcia getting the start at second base and looks at a strike.
Cubs thinking bunt, perhaps. Candelario weighing at third.
John's 1-1. Now 2-1. Greg Garcia is the grandson of former Major League manager Dave Garcia. Managed the Angels and the Indians. That's a strike. 2-2. Tommy Pham on deck. Turn and the pitch. Line to the shortstop, Baez. A couple of hard hit balls in the inning, but both for outs after 2. Cubs 1, Cards nothing.
Here we go, buddy. Mark, set, and go. Go. Those legs pumping. Spring up. Explode. Yeah. Ha. Get your glutes in there. Do you have glutes? Just like that. Come on. Come on.
Play Frogger from the Iowa Lottery. You could win up to $50,000 instantly.
You know you're killing me here, right?
A cell phone when everybody you want to talk to is already here? Well, okay, they do come in handy at times.
Only thing that I was missing was on that cheek that I was kissing. We do it 'cause it feels right. We do it 'cause it feels right. We do it
How's Jim?
Better. He's coming home soon, and I'm going to assure that he doesn't fall again.
Really?
I listened to you and called Bathfitter. Bathfitter came into our home and turned our old tub into a beautiful new walk-in shower. They took care of everything, the shower seat, safety bars, and even the shower doors. Now we can safely stay in our home longer.
This month only, 0% APR financing for 24 months.
This father-son moment is brought to you by Sport Clips Haircuts with over 90 Chicagoland locations. Find yours at sportclips.com. John Lester making a young Cub fan very happy. One strike on Kyle Schwarber. That is fouled off. It's 0-2. Martinez last year, career best 16 wins, 31 starts. Wins above replacement 5.4. But he was a very valuable guy to the Cardinals, and he made just $539,000. I mean, that's talk about value. Fowler tracking, and he's got it on the move as that ball took off.
Schwarber put a pretty good swing on that one. But Fowler able to run it down. So Kyle, 0-for-2. Don't miss your chance to support the Cubs at beautiful Wrigley Field. The Cubs return home this Tuesday night for the start of a long 10-game homestand. Matchups featuring the Reds, the Brewers, and the Giants. For ticket availability, visit Cubs.com.
So Martinez got a 5-year, $51 million extension as Happ, in his second at bat, waves at strike one.
Yeah, plus a couple option years on that deal. If he continues to pitch at this level, will end up being a very club-friendly deal.
No doubt. Don't know how long Ian Happ will be here, but Joe Madden said, enjoy it. Got family and friends here. More on that a little later. What a great Mother's Day gift for his mom this weekend. Off the plate inside, and he's in a favorable count. And he draws the walk. Cubs lead the league in walks.
Way off the plate. Pretty easy pitch to lay off, even in an account where you're looking to be aggressive. That's the thing about Martinez. Every now and then he can get a little loose with the control. But usually you can live with a higher walk rate with a guy who strikes out as many as he does. Strikes out 28% of the men he faces, which is way above league average.
In tight on Rizzo. No official at bat as he walked in the first. Cardinals at double play depth. One thing about this series to note, these two teams shift less frequently than every other team in baseball, and it's really not even close. (1-0) fouled off. The Rays shift by far the most, and it's not particularly close on that end. That's high.
Yeah, well, a couple of years ago, the Cubs did a lot of shifting, and they've kind of moved away from it.
2-1 on Rizzo. Happ the runner at first. Let's check out the Toyota League leaders. Cubs leading the way in the National League. And that is up to date with the 2 they've taken early this afternoon. And if the Cubs win this game, it'll be Joe Maddon's 1,000th managerial win.
We'll tie him with Charlie Manuel, making him the 63rd manager in Major League history to accumulate 1,000 wins.
It would be pretty cool, I'm sure, for Joe to have it come against the team he grew up rooting for, the Cardinals. See if Happ runs. He is, and it's ball 4. So back-to-back walks. And now Candelario. So just to give you an idea of the shifting, according to stats, Tampa Bay has employed 490 shifts. The Astros number 2, 409. So, I mean, they're leading the pack by a pretty wide margin. The Cubs and Cardinals, 37.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. The Tampa team, that's a shifty bunch down there.
What are we?
Rizzo and Bryant get shifted on a lot. I don't know if Mike Matheny is thinking that at the end of that play, Ian Happ came off the base. I don't know if that's what he was waiting to find out from his video guy.
It's the only thing it could be, because you can't challenge a checked swing. They did appeal to third to see if Rizzo swung at that pitch. And when they said he didn't, that's a walk.
Right. And I was keeping an eye on Ian, and it looked to me like he stayed on the bag.
Chance to add on here as Candelario takes a strike.
First pitch changeup that time from Martinez. Let's check out Ian Happ going into second base. Yeah, sometimes a base runner can get fooled. Well, I was tagged out. I need to leave, but no, he's good. All of a sudden feels back.
Two balls. Pitch. Is homer of the this is homegrown.
Pride for before that, and I as it.
The world's most perfect mom deserves the world's most perfectly cut diamond. Get this limited edition Mother's Day pendant with a Hearts on Fire diamond that Necker's custom created just for mom, just $2.99. Thank mom for all she does with a gift she can wear every day. Necker's has thousands of gift options at every price point. Pandora, Alex and Ani, Patricia Locke, John Hardy, this moon and back pendant for just $99, and much more. This Mother's Day, give to the moms you love with Necker's Jewelers in Davenport and DeWitt.
G&G Retailers is about service. We take the time to make sure you get the proper firearm or accessory for your needs and offer a full line of gunsmithing services. G&G is about safety, offering NRA-certified Iowa permit to carry classes to make sure you know how to safely handle and maintain your firearms. But most of all, G&G Retailers is about family tradition. We've been in business for over 30 years and now 3 generations. G&G Retailers, 1 block south of Division and Locust in Davenport, Iowa.
For more than 35 years, the Circle Tap in Davenport has been the place to go for fun with friends and the best ribs in town. Grab a seat at the bar and enjoy happy hour specials while you watch the game on one of our 10 TVs. Or bring the family out for a helping of our legendary ribs and mouth-watering burger baskets. Plus, you can enjoy our ribs all day long, 7 days a week. Ask for a seat on the patio, or better yet, rent the entire patio for your next event. It's your home for ribs and brew. We'll see you at the Circle Tap.
Jay brings years and years and years of local Quad Cities sports experience to our team. Simply put, you will not find that experience anywhere else with any sportscaster in the Quad Cities.
If you go looking for trouble, you will always find it.
That's what heroes do. They fight.
Supergirl, Mondays at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
They have pink stitches on the baseballs this weekend for Mother's Day weekend. Look at Contreras and his chest protector. That's pretty cool.
One of these Happ.
They hit 356. Tendency, I'm the first to do it. We discussed this. When a team is a player of a certain for any length of time, you either say, oh, 3. Depth.
That's have action for, say, a couple of weeks. There's no guarantee that the guy that replaces him is a good baseball.
Well, it also, I think, illustrates the idea was 17 home runs a year, 20 to 25 just by.
Stolen base against John and in position to try to run against Lester so far this year.
Cornermen in, they're back in the middle. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So stolen base E2.
Former way in left. They don't expect Sierra to hit the ball with much authority the other way. Miss. First out.
Both the center.
Guessing Martinez. First. Wow. Base.
Good read by Pham. has never stopped throwing.
Hit and an RBI throw. Martinez answers back, and Fowler takes inside. Well, he was a shortstop growing up in the Dominican Republic, and he in that sequence.
Yeah, I'm not sure why second. Because he had no other responsibility on that play.
With a 2-0 swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, see. We'll take a look at that play here in a minute. So infield's in, and I think this is because they're just trying to have anybody but John Lester handle the ball here. Otherwise, Baez, he's not going to come crashing in on that play. And that's for Martinez.
He walked him. Third walk issued by John.
Well, we got a battle of wills here. John does not want to give in and throw the ball over the big part of the plate. Bill Welke is not giving borderline calls to him, and he's already had one post-inning conversation at home plate.
So 2 on for Diaz, who bounced into an around-the-horn double play in the first inning. Big swing and a miss.
A little angry up in the zone four-seamer that time from John.
Oh, 0-2. Lester was the runner-up to Max Scherzer in the Cy Young balloting last year. Career best 2.44 ERA as he strikes out Aledmys Diaz. 2 outs. Carpenter just pretty much plays wherever the Cardinals need him on the infield. Depending on the season, second base, third base, first base. It's his bat that keeps him in the lineup.
He's an elite level hitter.
Play.
Well, he has not found much success against the Cubs. In particular against his old buddy Jake Arrieta, teammates at Texas Christian back in the day, and Arrieta absolutely owns him.
Yeah, he hasn't really done much damage against Lester or Lackey either. 5 out of 26 against Leicester. The lefty on an 0-2. Low and outside. Probably see Miguel Montero back at the plate tomorrow with Arrieta pitching to wrap up this road trip. The Cubs are off again on Monday before starting a long homestand Tuesday night versus the Reds. In the air, left field, Schwarber dropped it, but it was a foul ball as he got near that side wall, so Carpenter will get another chance.
Well, you just hope that doesn't come back to bite them.
So an error charged to Schwarber, and Leicester will have to make at least one more pitch. Unearned runs have been a big problem. The Cubs have allowed 24, tied for the most in baseball. Last year, they allowed 45 all season. And he gets him this time. So the Cardinals tie it on the bunt by Martinez. It's 1-1 after 3.
At Weebler's Harley-Davidson, it doesn't matter if you're into short trips or long hauls. From bikes to gear and everything in between, Weebler's Harley-Davidson has everything you need to hit the open road in style. Stop by and gear up for any adventure at Weebler's Harley-Davidson in Davenport.
Hi, I'm Sylvan Reed, Service Manager at Uptown Motors. We have the tools and experience to take care of your vehicle. From routine maintenance like oil changes, to brake and exhaust work, and even complete engine replacement, Uptown Service can handle it all. Our state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment can pinpoint problems. We carry all major makes of tires. We're an authorized hand-cooked dealer, and we can mount and balance your tires in a snap. At Uptown Service, we welcome all extended warranties, and we'll service your car no matter where you purchased it. Oh, and don't worry, we have plenty of these.
Come hang out, grab some food, and catch a game on one of our 15 flat-screen TVs in a family-friendly environment. Gunchi's Rock Island has a wide selection of craft beers and food options, including the best pizza in town, giant tenderloin, a great hamburger, half-pound prime rib sandwich, and a lunch buffet Monday through Friday from 11 to 1:30. You're sure to find something to satisfy your appetite. We're open 7 days a week, including delivery, so find out what you've been missing. Stop by Gunchi's Rock Island or Davenport today, and look for our daily specials on Facebook.
Welcome to Gunchi's.
Can't decide what to watch?
I'm offering you 56 channels.
Sometimes it's better to watch
Nothing. Everybody's doing something. We'll do nothing.
Seinfeld, because nothing is really something.
Weekdays on the Quad City CW. At Weebler's Harley-Davidson, it doesn't matter if you're into short trips or long hauls. From bikes to gear and everything in between, Weebler's Harley-Davidson has everything you need to hit the open road in style. Stop by and gear up for any adventure at Weebler's Harley-Davidson in Davenport.
This is me controlling my anger.
Pretty sure that's the anger controlling you.
iZombie, all new this Tuesday at 9/8 Central.
Famous Dave's caters award-winning barbecue delivered to you.
Today's fourth inning is brought to you by Four Winds Casinos, your entertainment escape.
Relive the magic of last year's historic run with the official 2016 championship season Fly the W book, which features personal essays by Tom Ricketts, Theo Epstein, and others, as well as never-before-seen photos. For more information, visit Cubs.com/flythewbook.
1-1 tie. The pitchers have been the story with the bat. Each guy with an RBI hit. Double for Lester, bunt single for Martinez.
One went 400 feet, the other one went 10 feet. Both got the job done.
is other action around baseball. Giants lead the Reds 2-0. They're in the 4th inning in San Francisco. They played a 17-inning game last night.
And a big game today. Hang with them, boys.
Giants won it on a Buster Posey home run. Jeep out of town. Scoreboard. Red Sox already a winner over the Rays. Twins beat the Indians last night 1-0. That's 1-0 Cleveland today. Chris Sale had 12 more strikeouts today.
Has he had 10 or more in every start?
Yeah, I think 7 now. StatCast is powered by AWS. 109.5 was the Contreras home run. The first one, that was the highest exit velocity, I believe, of any of his major league home runs. And then he did this, 113.6 for his second home run.
Yeah, well, he has a tendency, he's been scuffling prior to last night, to roll over a lot of balls to the left side of the infield. So, that stay through the ball, keep the hands inside approach really served him well, going one to right, one to straightaway center.
Thanks to Amazon Web Services for the StatCast readouts. Yeah, 7th consecutive double-digit strikeout start for Chris Sale today. Oh, he went. Contreras jogging to first, and he'll head back to the dugout after Bruce Dreckman rings him up.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if Bruce Dreckman was calling him out or telling him to stop, or a combination of both. Mike Wilson trying to influence the call a little bit with this little half swing, the high heater. Don't look, don't make eye contact with the teacher. You don't want to get called on, and then Dreckman sent him home. Yeah, he went.
So Martinez picks up his 4th strikeout. One on Baez. Early today, they called off the Astros-Yankees game. So they'll have a day-night doubleheader tomorrow. And before Game 2, Derek Jeter will be honored. Number 2 will be retired. I assume they'll bring back the voice of Bob Shepard, right, to introduce him?
Derek. Jeter. I would think.
2 down. Now Lester almost hit his first homer on his run-scoring double in the 2nd. I thought it was out, and I was wrong.
He thought it was out, too?
Yeah. I got deked by Dexter. Mercedes-Benz drive of the game.
Say hi to the fellas. Martinez treating him with a little respect here, going off speed in this sequence.
Well, there you have it. Not an easy game to explain sometimes. This guy is nasty, and yet Lester's batted .267 against him. And they'll go 4-3. Cubs go 1-2-3 for the first time.
Not again.
What, honey?
It's backed up again.
It's time to call Right on Time. They are fast, affordable, and will beat any competitor price. Available 24/7, so pick up that phone and call Right on Time today for all your sewer and drain cleaning needs.
Satellite and DSL issues?
Dude, it's bad.
This is one of the best.
So first my dad started doing this. And then my mom was like, and look at Cocoa Puff.
Dispatch, it's a satellite DSL disaster.
Poor Cocoa Puff.
Get me the Extreme team. Need an extreme upgrade? Get the all-in-one entertainment system with TiVo and faster internet up to 200 meg. Call Mediacom today.
Every day you make decisions to better your life, and knowing what policymakers are doing in Des Moines, Springfield, and Washington can really make a difference. That's why the Quad Cities CW has 3 informative programs to help you make sense out of the confusion. Join us Sundays, starting at 11:30 to get a new view on the world around you.
Ugh, the sink is clogged.
Call Rob.
It's time to call Right on Time. They are fast, affordable, and will beat any competitor price. Available 24/7, so pick up that phone and call Right on Time today for all your sewer and drain cleaning needs.
If you go looking for trouble, you will always find it.
That's what heroes do. They fight.
Supergirl, Mondays at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
Story of the day is the Major League debut of young Ian Happ. And with more on that, Jesse Rogers near the Cubs dugout. Hey, Jess.
Yeah, guys, if you can imagine it, 24 hours ago, he was in Salt Lake City playing a minor league game. He went 3 for 5 in that game for AAA Iowa. The manager there, Marty Peavy, calls him into his office. He's told he's going to the show. Now, he happened to have a lot of family in Salt Lake City, so he's able to walk out of that office and tell a brother and an uncle. And a few minutes later, he tells his mom in person. They all get on a plane and come to St. Louis. So he has 2 uncles, some cousins, his mom in the stands. And he didn't promise her a home run for Mother's Day, but he thinks just being here is a gift for her. So a huge day for Ian Happ and his family.
All right, thanks you, Jesse. Yeah, it's happened fast. I mean, as I said earlier, Cubs were in pretty good shape. They didn't have anybody on the DL early on, but then Hayward went down. You've got a bunch of day-to-day injuries, so that gives Candelario and now Happ an opportunity. 1 ball, 1 strike on Jerko. That's why you've always got to be ready. Everyone, I'm sure, asking Ian Happ in spring training, what's it like to be blocked at the big league level? Well, he's here. Not blocked at all. In the air to left. And it's going to go. A home run for Jerko. That was a shot to the back of the bullpen, and it's 2-1 St. Louis.
That's number 7 for Jerko, who has really led the way for the Cardinals. 16-6 over their last 22 ball games, and during that stretch, he said just a little under 400 and providing plenty of power. The former Padre making a name for himself here in St. Louis.
All 7 of his homers this year and 15 of his last 17 have been solo shots. As Molina fouls out of play. So the Cardinals have their first lead of the series. Two strikes on Molina. Lester home, and a line drive in front of Happ for a base hit. And now Garcia, who lined to short in the second.
Again, Jeimer Candelario very tight at third base. Way in on Garcia, trying to take away the bunt.
Cut and a miss.
Good sinker. Mr. gets a lot of ground ball outs.
Runner goes. Throw to second. And the ball got away from Baez. Molina steals the base.
The Cardinals were out early this morning, as a lot of teams are, in preparation for a John Lester game, talking about their leads at first base, discussing their strategy, and even the slow-footed Molina decides to go for it.
The 50th career stolen base for Molina. 3 for 3 this year. Bunted. So Molina will jog to third as Garcia is out on a sac bunt.
Sure, I'm a big fan of that play in this situation of the game. As they get down towards the bottom of their batting order, it's still just the 4th inning. I don't know that I'm willing to give up an out to advance a base runner there, but perhaps Garcia's thinking was, well, if I can bunt it back and make John Lester field it, something good will happen for us. But the way Candelaria was positioned, it's going to be hard to make that happen.
Infield pulled in, not all the way, and they can cheat a little bit back because Molina isn't very fast.
Yeah, and with the youngster Sierra and then the pitcher spot, I would think Molina will be going on contact here.
Cool shades, like Matheny.
The lighter side of Mike Matheny gets accused of being a little too intense sometimes.
Three and 0.
It was Ricky Hummel. Somebody did a story on Matheny earlier this year, and the point Matheny makes is, yeah, I'm a fun guy, but managing a baseball game isn't necessarily fun. It's hard work.
Ground ball into center. Molina scores, and it's 3-1.
John came into the start with a regular season ERA of 1 in this ballpark. Not used to giving up too many points here in this yard. Home run by Jerko, then off-field single on a 2-strike pitch. It was a good pitch, but a good bit of hitting by Molina. Stolen base sack and an RBI single by Pham. Cardinals putting an inning together. Cutter moving in on him, and he was able to clear his hips, keep the hands inside, and shoot it up the middle.
Sierra struck out in his first at bat. Pham's got a big lead. He's already stolen a base today.
Time John really unloaded in a hurry to home plate, so Pham was thinking about running. He's not able to get any kind of a jump.
Takes off from his knees. Contreras is going to get him. Baez the tag. Pham is out. What an arm on Wilson Contreras.
Yeah, it was just great. Look how quickly Lester gets this ball to home plate. Then Contreras just rocks into that throw. Doesn't come out of his crouch. Doesn't take a step. Just puts it right on the money, and Baez just has to hang on and wait.
Two and one on the rookie. Candelario's not going anywhere. He's going to stay in on the grass as that ball is lifted foul out of play.
I think Sierra was trying to shoot that ball by him.
He's still in with 2 strikes.
Yeah, I think he would go back and play even with a bag in this situation.
Maybe Sierra might have thought about your favorite play, the 2-strike bunt.
Well, with his speed, I don't know how good a bunter he is, but certainly would be an option.
Soft liner will elude Lustello.
We'll see what they do with Sierra here. Most teams, what we've witnessed, go into a game against John with the idea towards being aggressive and taking bases and just upsetting his rhythm. But usually once the guy is thrown out, they shut it down. We'll see how the Cardinals react.
You also have the pitcher coming to the plate, which could complicate it for Mike Matheny. Well, I'm sure would love to clear that spot in the order.
Yeah, good point. Cub fans, join the Cubs season ticket holder waiting list. Do it today. Claim your spot in our lineup for season tickets. It's easy and it's free. And we'll also give you our jersey off our back.
That's 2 for the price of 1 right there.
Yeah. We'll do that and then do that.
So Chris Bosio with some words of advice for Lester. Here is Martinez. Knocked in over his last 2 starts, including today. And he'll lob, and they've got Sierra caught. So the Cardinals make 2 outs on the bases, and Martinez will have to lead off the next inning. Cardinals do get a couple of runs and lead this game 3-1.
Are you still waiting to change your bathtub? Bathfitter can give you a new tub in as little as 1 day with their unique tub-over-tub process. Isn't that amazing? Bathfitter will measure and make you a new custom bathtub that they install right over your existing one. Plus, only Bathfitter has seamless walls, which guarantee a watertight fit. And a lifetime warranty. That's what got me. A new bathtub changes your life, and it's never been more affordable.
This month only, 0% APR financing for 24 months.
Goods is an escape. It's a very leisurely, relaxing day. You can look at furniture wherever you go in the store, and I believe you'll find it very laid back and relaxed and a lot of fun. It's a whole different experience at Goods than I think anywhere else. The wine cellar restaurant, the bed and breakfast, all the kids love the fish pond, so it's just an easy way to spend the day with your family and friends. I invite you to visit the furniture destination of the Midwest at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
Jim is really passionate about what's right, and whether that's something as simple as punctuation or grammar, or something at a higher level where he's holding our local public officials accountable for some of the things they've said in the past or some of the things they say they're going to do.
Is your AC or heat out in your car? Is your alignment feeling a little off? Or maybe your car just needs a good tune-up? Then it's time to call Automotive Central. We specialize in AC, heating, and cooling for all vehicles. We're family-owned and have been serving the Quad Cities since 2006. Not only do we specialize on all domestic vehicles, but we have trained specialists on foreign vehicles too. Automotive Central, where we stand behind our parts and labor for a full year, and we offer a fleet company vehicle discount. When you need your vehicle worked on, call Automotive Central to schedule an appointment.
We shouldn't be lining up to die. We should be fighting to live. It'll be a bloodbath.
Let Famous Dave's do the cooking for your graduation party.
Check out the new AccuWeather app from Eyewitness News. Search AccuWeather in the App Store and download to get Chicago's most accurate forecast from ABC7, your AccuWeather station. Beautiful day in St. Louis. Cubs won the opener last night 3-2 in a thriller. They trail by 2 here in the middle innings. Fifth inning, 1-0. Albert Almora Jr. High chopper near second, and Diaz will get him.
Today's save of the game is brought to you by Feldco. Save big with Feldco, and 2 windows for the price of 1. And there's Wilson Contreras doing his thing, throwing out Tommy Pham at second base. Right on the money. No soup for you.
Catcher caught stealing and a pitcher caught stealing in that fourth. Fly out and a line out for Schwarber, who takes outside for ball 1. Sure, he's frustrated. I don't see it in the clubhouse. He keeps a pretty even and I would say positive face on things, but you know he doesn't want to hit 186.
Yeah,
and he's not going to hit 186. But
$127 over his last 14 ball games coming into this one, and I guess, you know, the old adage of misery loves company. He's not alone. He's not the only one. Anthony's really struggling. Other guys, Zobrist is scuffling, so they can all sit around and talk about it after the game, commiserate, and kind of lift each other up. That's part of being a teammate. Hey, fellas, we'll get through this.
Count is full. Ian Happ will bat next.
You see the way he reacted to that foul ball, just a little frustration, and that's what I've noticed of late. He's had some pitches to hit, just not quite getting there. Timing's been off.
Good take, ball 4.
Kind of like watching a Little League game.
11 strikeouts, 8 walks. And that start you were talking about, that was at Yankee Stadium on April 15th. Under the glove of Carpenter. So Happ is on. We'll see how they score it. Schwarber to third. And the Cubs are in business. Might that be his first major league hit?
Drum roll, please.
Error.
D3.
So first and third without a hit. Walk and an error. Yeah, he should have had it. He might have been thinking about a throw to second before he had the ball. Now Rizzo. Strike one.
Yeah, it's not an easy play for a first baseman when you're coming off the bag like that. If you're thinking that you want to make sure you protect the line a little bit, you come off the bag and you stop, as opposed to if you're playing an infield position and you're not guarding a base, you're moving in towards the infield on the balls of your feet. Much easier to react.
Knocked down by Martinez. Underhand flip to second. That's the only out they'll get. Scoring on the play is Schwarber, and they're going to call a double play. No run scores. They're going to say Happ had an illegal slide. Remember, you have to be able to keep the bag at second. And so no replay review. It's just a call made by Mike Everett. I was wondering. Yeah, you got to hold the bag.
Yeah, we've seen this not called on a number of occasions this year, and Greg Garcia immediately pointing out to Mike Everett what was going on, and Everett, right on top of the play, made the call. And I think as Joe made his case, Everett said, yeah, it might be a bad rule, but I got to call it.
Yeah, and I would tend to agree that it's a bad rule maybe, but he did overslide second. So is that the inning?
I don't know. He's asking them to review it. He wants them to take a look at it. I'm not sure exactly what he's asking them to look at.
They have left the field. They're supposed to stay on the field for a challenge, but it came pretty late. So this manager's challenge is brought to you by the Subaru Love Promise. It's our pledge to do right by the Chicagoland communities where we all live and work.
Well, here's the other question. Did he challenge it soon enough based on the clock? He's supposed to do it within 30 seconds, right? So it may be that Joe's argument is there was no play to be made at first base anyway.
But that, I think, is irrelevant. I don't think that is part of that decision.
Right, because the rule is in place to protect the middle infielder. Yep. So the play at first base.
An illegal slide means both guys are out.
Shouldn't be relevant, yeah.
Yep.
That's a tough break for the kid. He's just trying to play hard-nosed baseball. And Joe's hot.
So we'll piece it together when we come back.
And Joe keeps making the case.
At Weebler's Harley-Davidson, it doesn't matter if you're into short trips or long hauls. From bikes to gear and everything in between, Weebler's Harley-Davidson has everything you need to hit the open road in style. Stop by and gear up for any adventure at Weebler's Harley-Davidson in Davenport.
Let's face it can be hard to find a qualified mechanic you can trust, but look no further. At Chuck's Auto Service, our staff of professionals use state-of-the-art diagnostics to quickly identify and resolve any potential problems. More than that, we believe in preventive maintenance to keep your car running at peak performance, and that saves you money. Our computerized check-in system keeps a complete history of work performed and even sends you messages to keep you in the loop, too. Tires, brakes, oil changes, engine repair, and more. Trust your vehicle to Chuck's Auto Service in Rock Island, your computerized automotive specialist.
Running free in a U.S. Adventure RV. Frying up the breakfast, bacon in the showbiz state. To sunset at the Golden Gate. From the mountains to the Mississippi Palisades. We're running free U.S. Adventure from a travel trailer out in Yellowstone. Through the rolling hills in a rolling home. The good life begins when you're on the road. Running free in a U.S. Adventure RV.
Mike Baxter, built tough, rugged, with better gas mileage. Last man standing.
Weeknights at 6 and 10 on the Quad Cities CW.
At Weebler's Harley-Davidson, it doesn't matter if you're into short trips or long hauls. From bikes to gear and everything in between, Weebler's Harley-Davidson has everything you need to hit the open road in style. Stop by and gear up for any adventure at Weebler's Harley-Davidson in Davenport.
It's a real hero, Joe. Both my sons are heroes.
We're up Central City. The name's Kid Flash. Yo, hey, that's where... What? My suit goes there. That is a conundrum.
NL Central standings are brought to you by our good friends, the Bob LaCourcio Auto Group. Pretty tight, the top four. Pirates off to a tough start. Still 3-1. Martinez rips one into left. His second hit of the day. And a little hesitation. High throw, though, by Schwarber. It's a double.
Cardinals really in push mode here this afternoon. Just one more time, look at that play at second base. Diaz able to hold the bag with his foot to ensure the force out at second base, and then as Happ slides through and beyond the base, they make the case to Mike Everett that it's an illegal slide, and he agrees.
Yeah, if you can just put your fingernail on the bag when you stop your slide, they're probably going to let you have it. Bunted through for a strike on Fowler.
Yeah, the problem I have with it is we have not seen that universally enforced this year. We've seen a number of plays where they haven't made the call.
In fact, I don't think we've seen the call made on the field. Any call that has been made has been on challenge. But in this case, yeah, Mike Everett jumped all over it.
Yeah, and I think it may have been because the middle infielders of the Cardinals were pointing it out. And I think that's part of it, too, because you get used to umpiring the game a certain way for a certain number of years, and it gets ingrained in your mind. And that's a good reminder for all the middle infielders to be on their toes to point that out when it happens.
It's off the outside corner. 1-2. So yes, I mean that play takes a run off the board, because otherwise that's a fielder's choice with Schwarber scoring, and the inning continues. Swing and a miss, strike three. When you think mortgage in Chicago, make sure to think Midwest Equity Mortgage. Whether it's purchase or refi, Midwest Equity's Chicago-based team has you covered. Midwest Equity is a Crane's Fast 50 and Better Business Bureau A+ rated company. So apply today at MidwestEquity.com. Midwest Equity Mortgage. We bring it home. Foul strike on Diaz. So the call at second was confirmed via replay. And the umpires had determined that the fielder was attempting a double play. And that the runner did not engage in a bona fide slide. Because he did not attempt to stay on the base.
So by that reading of the rule, it does matter whether they're trying to turn a double play, have a legitimate shot at turning into a double play or not.
Well, I think it's about what the fielder,
what his intent is in the middle of the diamond, regardless of whether he has a legitimate chance at first or not. Okay.
We're going to come out and check on Diaz. He's in some major pain. Right off the shin.
I believe a deep bruise. You guys have been known to suffer a stress fracture.
Yeah, Todd Hollinsworth, I think, did it twice on foul balls. That one got away from John on a changeup.
Hasn't used his curveball very much here today.
By the way, the Cubs have one fewer arm in the bullpen, one less arm, I guess, as Felix Pena was optioned to Iowa to make room for the selection of Ian Happ. Although technically it would be two fewer arms, right?
Two fewer arms, yeah.
He has two. He only throws with one. It's been a painful at bat for Diaz.
You could just swing and miss. You wouldn't have to deal with all that.
I hate to chuckle. This is no fun when you're trying to hit a major league pitch after fouling balls off various body parts. And you see what Lester's done here. He hasn't thrown one in that box yet.
Well, Diaz has one of the lowest walk rates in the league, so you don't have to throw the ball over the plate. I mean, he's capable of making contact, pitches all over the place, in and out of the strike zone. But I think if you're John Lester right here, you're thinking, I don't have to give in to this guy at all. I'm just going to try to make my pitch. It's kind of John's MO anyway. There's some guys, you tell yourself, well, if I don't give in, I'm likely to walk him. I don't think you would feel that way pitching against Diaz. A competitive pitch, something close, is likely to get a swing. He's still grimacing. Kind of like Starlin Castro. Diaz has walked 4 times this year.
That's foul.
But because he does make a lot of contact that doesn't strike out much, he'll make you work.
By the way, people are tweeting about Mike Everett's mechanics on the replay call. He was waving off the run. He was not saying Schwarber was safe. He was saying no run.
No run, yeah.
If that run had counted, he would have pointed at home plate. And there was a Dexter Fowler slide in the first series of the season that was not challenged and I think would have been overturned had they gone to replay, because he also overslid second.
And he's swinging at everything. Yeah, and that's the one that Joe was asked about, the next day, and he said, "Yeah, I'm so used to playing the game a certain way, it didn't even cross my mind." So.
I'm absolutely convinced they would have overturned it. It was the textbook quote illegal slide under the current rules. Epic battle here. Called strike 3.
That's ironic. Absolutely. He was hacking at everything. And then he gets one right over the plate and takes it. And I think the conversation, I think Contreras' trip to the mound influences Diaz. Diaz probably thinking, okay, I'm fouling everything off here. They're going to try a big sloppy breaking ball. They're going to bounce one. They're going to try to get me to chase. And John just pours a fastball right over the heart of the plate, and he takes it.
The good news for Diaz is that at bat was so long, he's already recovered from his injuries. Here is Carpenter.
The way the last couple of innings have gone, the pitch count getting to be an issue for John now. It's 91.
It's Mike Montgomery in the bullpen. Shadows now on the field behind home plate and up along third. That missed outside. 2-1.
Let's see if spending all this time out there in the base paths takes a bite out of Martinez or not.
Yeah, he led off the inning with a double.
Well, pitching is a lot like boxing. Short bursts, you spend all that energy, you get back in the dugout and you rest up to go back out and do it again. Well, he's not getting that opportunity here.
Well, that double was 12 minutes ago. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Well, they give a pitcher a jacket on a cold night to run the bases. You'd think they'd give him a folding chair for mound visits and stuff.
Yeah. Take one out there with you on the bases. One of those little stools like people sit on at golf tournaments.
Called strike 3. Carpenter didn't like it. He has struck out all 3 times. It's still 3-1 St. Louis after 5.
Not again.
What, honey?
It's backed up again.
It's time to call Right on Time. They are fast, affordable, and will beat any competitor price. Available 24/7, so pick up that phone and call Right on Time today for all your sewer and drain cleaning needs.
Pleasure Pools. We interrupt our jingle for huge news. Pleasure Pools and Spas announces our first ever tent sale. For 3 days only, it's the largest sales event in our history with breathtaking discounts on everything under the tent, including huge savings on the top brands of patio furniture and spas. Hurry in for these never-before big top savings. This weekend only at Pleasure Pools and Spas in Davenport. We make staying home fun.
If your car won't start or it just won't stop, bring it on into the service shop. We'll get you back on the road in no time. Call my mom or dad, the new owners of the Rock Island Service Shop, to schedule your next car appointment.
Green Chevy is your go-to dealer for Corvettes. Drive a new 17 Corvette for only $49,900 or $13,000 off MSRP. Over 40 in stock. Stingrays, Grand Sports, Z06s, and convertibles. A new 17 Corvette for only $49,900 or $13,000 off MSRP at the Quad Cities go-to dealer for Corvettes, Green Chevy. Green, driving the Quad Cities for over 27 years. You gotta go green.
Green, green, gotta go to green.
Jay brings years and years and years of local Quad Cities sports experience to our team. Simply put, you will not find that experience anywhere else with any sportscaster in the Quad Cities.
The sink is globbed.
Call Rob.
It's time to call Right on Time. They are fast, affordable, and will beat any competitor price. Available 24/7, so pick up that phone and call Right on Time today for all your sewer and drain cleaning needs.
Here's the Ford upcoming Cubs schedule after we wrap up this series and road trip tomorrow, off day Monday, and a long homestand coming up at Wrigley Field. And JD, it looks like the weather is going to cooperate.
Yeah, I've heard good things. It's good. It's good to get into some warm weather.
It'll be a 10-gamer. Reds for 3. Brewers for 3. Giants for 4. So Martinez now in the 6th with a 2-run lead. He will face Candelario, LaStella, and Contreras.
The teams you just mentioned, all 3 of them are surprising teams so far this year. The Reds and Milwaukee, in that they're playing better than many anticipated, and the Giants, just the opposite, dead last out in the National League West. Well, I guess I'd say the Cubs have been surprising too. It's a game over 500.
One and 1 to Candelario. Blue Jays beat the Mariners 7-2 up in Toronto. Swing and a miss. And he got him.
They went soft in that sequence.
Let's take a look at today's Comcast Business of Baseball. See, I love the headline. You know why? Because in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Neil Page was trying to get right from St. Louis or Kansas City. I think it was Missouri to Chicago. From Kansas City to Chicago. So we're close. You're going the wrong way. How does he know where we're going?
That when John Candy turns into the devil?
Yeah. But on the other side of the highway, you're going the wrong way. What? Oh, he's drunk. How does he know where we're going?
Neil Page was the John Candy.
Del Griffiths and Neil Page.
Del Griffiths.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the Pirates have lost 6 in a row. Didn't want to bury the lead of that graphic. White Sox have also dropped 6 in a row, and the Giants 13-24, including 10-17 against the National League West. Los Stella fans, 2 gone.
Not so much for the theory that Martinez was going to be impacted in a negative way with that time on the bases.
In that Blue Jays win today, Jose Bautista cranked a 438-foot home run. So they have won 6 of 7 after a brutal start. Contreras hustling. Martinez. Bad throw. Safe. Tag applied, but it was late.
A much easier way to make that play. And Martinez just going for some style points there. And if he picks that ball up under control, just straightens up and slings over at first base, he's going to get him.
So a base hit for Contreras. And it brings up Baez. Miguel Montero walking to the on-deck circle for Lester. Low for ball 1. Ground ball to Diaz. Short throw. Garcia's got it, and that's the inning. Would imagine Joe will go to his bullpen when we come back. 3-1 St. Louis.
Good is an escape. It's a very leisurely, relaxing day. You can look at furniture wherever you go in the store, and I believe you'll find it very laid back and relaxed and a lot of fun. It's a whole different experience at Goods than I think anywhere else. The wine cellar restaurant, the bed and breakfast, all the kids love the fish pond, so it's just an easy way to spend the day with your family and friends. I invite you to visit the furniture destination of the Midwest at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
Quilts by the Oz has been your fabric destination since 1988. Quilts by the Oz has over 5,000 bolts of 100% cotton fabric, arranged by color, patriotic patterns, 30s, Civil War reproductions, and novelty designs. We make your projects easier with a large stock of pre-cuts, and we can machine quilt your unfinished project. Your fabric destination is Quilts by the Oz. Visit us in Moline and like us on Facebook.
Come hang out, grab some food, and catch a game on one of our 15 flat-screen TVs in a family-friendly environment. Gunty's Rock Island has a wide selection of craft beers and food options, including the best pizza in town, giant tenderloin, a great hamburger, half-pound prime rib sandwich, and a lunch buffet Monday through Friday from 11 to 1:30. You're sure to find something to satisfy your appetite. We're open 7 days a week, including delivery, so find out what you've been missing. Stop by Gunty's Rock Island or Davenport today, and look for our daily specials on Facebook.
Welcome to Gunty's. If you go looking for trouble, you will always find it.
That's what heroes do. They fight.
Supergirl, Mondays at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
Can't decide what to watch?
I'm offering you 56 channels.
Sometimes it's better to watch
nothing. Everybody's doing something. We'll do nothing.
Seinfeld, because nothing is really something.
Weekdays on the Quad City CW.
Today's hot and cold players brought to you by Plumbers 911. Emergency plumbing service is one click away at plumbers911.com. KGCW-26.com. Aaron Altair had that big series recently at Wrigley Field, and this is how things change. Didn't Trey Turner have like the greatest series ever at Coors Field recently?
Yeah, he hit for the cycle.
And look at what he's done so far in May. It's a hard game. John Lester will pitch the 6th. His spot due to lead off. The 7th. I think with a short bench, Joe's just trying to, I mean, the bullpen's fine. That's not the issue, right? He's just trying to make sure he doesn't waste too many guys on his bench with double switches and the like.
Right, so just trying to buy one more out of John here. He'll be ready to react. He had Montgomery up earlier. Now got a right-hander throwing.
Pedro Strop.
Yeah.
Two to Jerko, who homered in the 4th. That gave the Cardinals the lead. This would be his 100th pitch. And it's a strikeout pitch. Oh, he's
4 in a row.
Yeah.
Check out the variety of luxury premier options that Wrigley Field has to offer, like the Dell EMC Legend Suite, which includes an all-inclusive suite experience, and best of all, a visit from a former Cub player. Visit Cubs.com/premier for an option that fits your needs. And check your watch. There's nowhere you'd rather be than at the ballpark on a sunny afternoon.
If Lester can get through this 6th with no runs, it would be the Cubs' 4th consecutive quality start.
Yeah, and that's, you know, you're talking earlier about the Cubs, the amount of unearned runs they've given up this year. And they've definitely been a little sloppy in the field, but I think it goes hand in hand. The pitching hasn't pitched around mistakes either. And last year, obviously, they were so good they were able to do that. Eddie Butler, solid last night. Hendricks was brilliant in his outing in Colorado, his best outing of the year. Same for John Lackey.
Got him on the outside corner for his 5th straight strikeout. Yeah, I think the main reason Joe left him in is because this has been his best stretch of the day after he struck out the side in the 5th.
Plus, there's the scheduled off day on Monday, so an opportunity to get an extra day's rest.
Garcia 0 for 1. Candelario in at 3rd. Strike 1. Cubs scored first on a John Lester RBI double in the 2nd inning. Cardinals tied it in the 3rd, took the lead in the 4th.
9 strikeouts for John today. Matches his last outing against the Yankees. That represents a season high.
Defense was ready to walk off the field. 3-2, Pham on deck. Here it is. Fouled back. I don't know if there's an update on Chris Iannetta, but pretty nasty hit by pitch last night for the Diamondbacks catcher against the Pirates. He took a fastball right in the mouth. Hopefully he's all right. He had homered earlier in the game. Ball 4.
Well, it looked like Joe was going to let him go until he allowed a base runner. Pitch count at 112 now.
So this call to the pen is brought to you by Lakeside Bank. It's about time. 3-1 Cardinals in the 6th.
The world's most perfect mom deserves the world's most perfectly cut diamond. Get this limited edition Mother's Day pendant with a Hearts on Fire diamond that Necker's custom created just for mom, just $2.99. Thank mom for all she does with a gift she can wear every day. Necker's has thousands of gift options at every price point. Pandora, Alex and Ani, Patricia Locke, John Hardy, this moon and back pendant for just $99, and much more. This Mother's Day, give to the moms you love with Necker's Jewelers in Davenport and DeWitt.
Come on over to Adventureland. You're gonna have a fun-filled day. Adventureland Park is now open weekends. Enjoy an entire summer of fun, including admission to Adventure Bay Water Park and the Monster. Season passes are only $125 until May 31st. Get yours today at AdventurelandPark.com. Come on over to Adventureland. You're gonna love it at Adventureland.
Here we go, buddy. Mark, set, and go. Go. Those legs pumping. Spring up. Explode. Yeah. Ha. Get your glutes in there. Do you have glutes? Just like that. Come on. Come on.
Play Frogger from the Iowa Lottery. You could win up to $50,000 instantly.
You know you're killing me here, right?
The Thompson family has two wonderful traditions. 58 years of coming to Wisconsin to the same cabin.
Experience TV. By Ford, America's best-selling brand, inviting you to go further in our fuel-efficient vehicles. Check out our entire lineup at your local Ford store or buyfordnow.com. And by Lakeside Bank. We make banking simple. Lakeside Bank. It's about time. Right-hander Pedro Strop. You see his season numbers. A man on, 2 down. Cardinals lead 3-1. The batter's Tommy Pham.
Strop's first appearance since suffering a loss in that 18-inning game with the Yankees last weekend. Pitched 2 innings in that ball game.
Pham's had a good day. Walk, steal, RBI, and a run.
How quickly this game changes, where you go from what you feel like is a tired bullpen that you have to be careful with to a well-rested bullpen, because the starters have started to pick up their game, stretch out their outings.
Well, the bullpen certainly needed some rest, and with the heavy workload, they had pitched really well. So not only giving Joe Madden a lot of innings, but quality innings.
Yeah. I'm really concerned when you head into Denver after an 18-inning game, but the rain out there, some quality work by Lackey and Hendricks allows the pen to reset the off day here on Thursday, one coming up on Monday.
I don't think anyone would argue with the statement that in a lot of ways the pen has kind of saved the Cubs bacon, right? The starters haven't been quite as sharp. The defense hasn't been as sharp. Offense has been up and down. And the bullpen going into the season might have been the biggest what if. Not quite sure.
Yeah, and I think that's the case for many major league clubs. Just the nature of bullpens from one year to the next. Hard to know exactly what you're going to get.
Action time for Garcia. And driven to center. And over the head of Almora. A run will score. That'll be charged to Lester. Tommy Pham with an RBI double. It's 4-1.
It's not been a fun place for Stroke to pitch in. He's had a lot of tough days here. This time Pham drives one over the head of Almora Jr. in right center field. Albert had a good read on it, but the ball was just hit too hard. Wasn't able to run it down. Garcia, who was on the move. All the way around to score.
Lester gave up 4 runs, 3 earned in 5 2/3. Outside to Sierra.
John walked 4, struck out 9. 2 of the 4 walks came around to score.
Sinking fastball is wide. Two-out rally, walk, and a double. I give the Cardinals an insurance run. That ball bounced into the home dugout. So the guy on deck now has a 3-run lead. Michael Wacha originally was to take this start, but wanted to give him a little bit of a break, so they skipped him this time around just to try to be proactive in keeping him healthy. Ground ball towards center and through. Another run will score. Pham is in, and it's 5-1. So the kid Sierra continues to contribute.
Yeah, known for his speed and his defense, but he's getting it done with his bat so far in his brief major league career, including 2 knocks here today. Estella leaving his feet, doing everything he can to try to knock that ball down, but obviously could not.
Just, a little insight into how a manager kind of handles the middle part of a game like this. If Strop had been able to keep it at 3-1, you'd see a lot more action in the bullpen. But now that it's a 4-run game, that changes the scope of things. We'll talk about that when we come back, as Martinez will take the ball in the 7th, now leading 5-1.
The world's most perfect mom deserves the world's most perfectly cut diamond. Get this limited edition Mother's Day pendant with a Hearts on Fire diamond that Necker's custom created just for mom, just $2.99. Thank mom for all she does with a gift she can wear every day. Necker's has thousands of gift options at every price point. Pandora, Alex and Ani, Patricia Locke, John Hardy, this moon and back pendant for just $99, and much more. This Mother's Day, give to the moms you love with Necker's Jewelers in Davenport and DeWitt.
Come on over to Adventureland. You're gonna have a fun-filled day.
Adventureland Park is now open weekends. Enjoy an entire summer of fun, including admission to Adventure Bay Water Park and the Monster. Season passes are only $125 until May 31st. Get yours today at AdventurelandPark.com.
Come on over to Adventureland. You're gonna love it at Adventureland.
Here we go, buddy. Mark, set, and go. Go. Those legs pumping. Spring up. Explode. Yeah. Ha. Get your glutes in there. Do you have glutes? Just like that. Come on. Come on.
Play Frogger from the Iowa Lottery. You could win up to $50,000 instantly.
You know you're killing me here, right?
The Thompson family has two wonderful traditions. 58 years of coming to Wisconsin to the same cabin on the same lake. And 58 years of the entire family trying to sink this raft. Some things never change. The raft always wins. And the Thompsons always come back.
Well, John Lester painting the corners, brought to you by Benjamin Moore. Paint like no other.
He ends up having a big strikeout day with that string of 5 consecutive strikeouts before the walk to Garcia that ended his afternoon. John strikes out 9 today. Solid performance. Drove in a run. Double off the wall, but right now he's on the wrong side of this decision, down 4. Here's a guy who's played the whole game today, covered in dirt. Swinging the bat, running the bases, dropping down a safety squeeze bunt.
So to finish my point, in a 1 or 2 run ball game, 6th, 7th inning, managers will be very aggressive in terms of pinch hitting, using their top bullpen guys on both sides. But now that it's a 4-run game, for instance, a Carl Edwards Jr. is much less likely to be called upon later in the game.
Certain guys you're going to use in protecting leads, or in a tight game you still feel like you have a real chance at. Team with a lead is always willing to use more resources to hold the lead than the team that's coming from behind. It sounds counterintuitive in terms of bullpen usage. But if you don't do it that way, you're going to burn through your bullpen, by the end of June.
Right, and that you kind of hit on a fundamental difference between our game and the other major sports, right? As Addison Russell off the bench, batting for Strope, grounds out. And that the team of desperation is always a team that's behind in other sports. Yeah, but not in ours because of saving those arms.
Well, I think especially now in the modern game, where bullpens have developed to the stage where it's so hard to come from behind. You look at even bad teams that say win 70 games over the course of the year. You look at their record, what it is when they're leading after 7, say. They hardly ever lose. Back into the bullpen guys usually get the job done. So to burn through your own bullpen to take advantage of every matchup situation to give yourself a fighting chance would usually end up being, kind of a waste. And that's part of managing, is identifying those times when, you know what, they got a little bit of a leaky bullpen. They've got some tired arms out there, so I'm going to manage it a little bit differently than I normally would today.
Coming in, Sierra, that gets past him. Took a chance. Almora will have a double.
He tried, but Sierra missed.
Oh! Oh.
Rim shot, please. Kind of an awkward effort there, huh? Wasn't sure. Didn't know if he should leave his feet or try to knock it down. He got caught in between and got nothing.
Well played. The Cardinals, when leading after 7, are 17-0. The Cubs are 15-2 when they lead after 7. Schwarber grounds out, 2 down, runner at third.
Follow Cubs baseball live with the MLB.com at-bat mobile app. Stay connected to the game's best players all season long with game day, live game video highlights, radio broadcasts, stats, news, and more. Download MLB.com at-bat today. It's your #1 app for live baseball. All right, time for a first big league knock here.
Ian Happ, deep to right. It is gone. First major league hit, first major league home run.
Yeah, that's a first big league knock for sure. A big fly. I talked earlier about his swing, the easy pass, and the way the ball jumps off his bat. And that was a great example of it. This kid has big-time power. He's fun to watch take BP. He is very explosive.
Toyota home run cam on the Happ blast. It was happy.
Well, he may not have promised his mom one for Mother's Day, but she got one.
That'll be it, I believe. Yep. Martinez will be taken out, and this game is not over yet. 5-3 in the 7th.
Mom, when is Daddy coming home?
Daddy misses us too, honey.
He called her on the road.
Hi, honey.
From a lonely, cold hotel room, just to hear her say, I love you one more time. A little voice came on the phone and said, Daddy, when you come home. He said the first thing that came to his mind,
I'm already there.
I'm already there. Take a look around. I'm the sunshine in your hair. I'm the shadow on the ground. I'm the whisper in the wind. I'm your imaginary friend. And I know I'm in your prayers. Oh, I'm already there.
Hey, buddy. Being there. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
This pitching change is brought to you by Lakeside Bank. Lakeside Bank, it's about time. And it's right-hander Matt Bowman.
Bowman 1-1 with a .331. Pitching for the 19th time. Opposing hitters batting just .207 against him. He's awfully tough on lefties. He's one of those, what we refer to as a reverse split guy. Real good changeup, and left-handed batters are hitting just .125 against him. 3 out of 24. All 3 hits singles.
Well, what are you calling for this at bat?
Well, I don't know. A little single into right center would be good.
Now, normally, in a situation like this, someone from the Cubs clubhouse would try to locate the fan with some help of people working at the ballpark to get the home run ball, and then a little bargaining, negotiating takes place. Hey, would you want an Ian Happ autographed bat in exchange for that baseball? Something like that.
Yeah, a lot of times the fans will actually get to meet the player after the game down in the tunnel outside the clubhouse. Get an autograph.
Two and one on Rizzo. Pulled on the ground to Carpenter, and he'll take it to the bag. Stretch time, Ian Happ, 2-run homer. Cubs back within 2.
For the best audio video gear with low prices and exceptional service, think Between the Boxes at Entertainment Expressions.
We sell and install only the best. Speakers you have to hear to believe. Televisions, whole house audio systems, and outdoor speakers.
Residential, commercial, home theater, and wireless audio solutions. And the most experienced electronics staff in the Quad Cities. Get it all
From your favorite electronics mid-box store.
at Entertainment Expressions.
We're your hardcore
Audio
and video experts.
There's an old saying, you only have one life to live, so I'm making the most of mine. I enrolled at Black Hawk College. The advisors helped me register for classes, and financial aid made it affordable. And my instructors really cared about my success.
Whether your next step is learning new skills, changing careers, or working toward a bachelor's degree, Black Hawk College has the program that's right for you. Registration for summer and fall is going on now.
Call our advisors today or visit us online to get started. Black Hawk College was my next step. Make it yours.
Saving you is what we do at Green Family Hyundai. Saving you is 0 for 60, no, 0 for 72. Saving you is $6,250 off MSRP and no money down. Save on a 17 Elantra with heated seats, blind spot detection, and hands-free smart trunk. Lease for just $179 per month with 0 money down. With America's best warranty. Plus, we'll buy from you even if you don't buy from us. Saving you is what we do at Green Family Hyundai. Green, driving the Quad Cities for over 27 years. Right, Caesar?
Mike Baxter, built tough, rugged, with better gas mileage. Last man standing.
Weeknights at 6 and 10 on the Quad Cities CW.
This is me controlling my anger.
Pretty sure that's the anger controlling you.
iZombie, all new this Tuesday at 9/8 Central.
Famous Dave's caters award-winning barbecue delivered to you.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at the Toyota home run cam. How about that? Ian Happ, first big league game, first big league hit. He was able to enjoy it with a nice leisurely jog around the bases. One of, no doubt, will be of many major league home runs before all is said and done for Ian Happ. Brings the Cubs to within 2. Mike Montgomery is the next man up out of the Cubs bullpen. He's 0-2 with a 1.17 ERA. Montgomery also getting his first action since the Sunday ball game against the Yankees. Fastball, cutter, curve, and change for Montgomery.
Facing Fowler. So the big call today was the Happ slide at second turned into a double play. A run basically taken off the board. The call was made on the initial play. Going back to opening night here. So that's the play today. Happ unable to keep the bag. Dexter Fowler overslid. See, that's the same exact play, but they didn't make that call, and it wasn't challenged, and I do think it would have been overturned.
Yeah, and then, so there should have been a challenge, but it was so obvious how far Dexter went over the base. It should have been called right away.
Well, maybe MLB told the umpires, hey, watch for this more closely. As Fowler draws the walk. Tough day for Diaz at the dish. He has hit into a double play and struck out twice while fouling balls off himself during one painful sequence in the fifth. Inside for a ball. That is a strike on a curve.
Yeah, curveball. Good ground ball pitch from Montgomery. We get a lot of right-handed hitters to beat that pitch into the ground.
One and two. Got him. Looking for the first out. Hey, Cub fans, if you missed any of today's action, or you just want to hear some more of JD's dad jokes, ABC7 will rebroadcast each one of its Cubs matchups on the Live Well Network. Cubs-Cardinals. This game will be aired in its entirety beginning at 7 p.m. on ABC7's digital channel 7.2 and the following cable channel positions.
Say bad jokes or dad jokes? I will let you interpret. An assumption that dad jokes are bad jokes.
You would like. What would be really cool is if it just perpetually rebroadcast each rebroadcast. By the way, history made today. This is the largest ever attendance in this ballpark, 47,882.
They had their third highest attendance here last night. So record numbers in this ballpark this weekend, and I'm sure it'll be an overflow crowd here tomorrow.
Fowler runs, one hopper to second, and Listella will get Carpenter at first. Dexter almost ran into that ball, and had he done that, he would have been out. And Carpenter would have had a hit. This park, by the way, opened in 2006. And the Cardinals went on to win the World Series that year. Technically, Busch Stadium 3. Jerko with 2 outs. Missed the corner. 2-0.
Cubs still have 6 outs to play with. We got a fighting chance here. Got a base open. So everything's in play here. Change up, curveball, just don't throw him a cookie. A little sink piece. going up at 95 miles per hour.
Trevor Rosenthal, the fireballing right-hander, up in the Cardinal pen. Giants trying to close out the Reds, leading 3-1 in the top of the ninth in San Francisco. Twins lead the Indians late 4-1 in Cleveland. Line to Candelario to end the inning. Montgomery works a scoreless seventh. It's still 5-3 St. Louis.
Being away on deployment for almost a year and being away from one another, I knew that I wanted something really special to help us reconnect, reunite.
Having some quality time together is really important once they get back. So I was really happy for us to get that time at the Sybaris.
We also had a couples massage, which was really nice and relaxing.
We got to spend a lot of quality time together.
Discover special offers at Sybaris.com.
Warmer weather is in the air, and TMI is making you an offer you don't want to miss. Right now, TMI will install a new air conditioner and give you a deluxe furnace for half price. With great utility rebates, the savings are huge. TMI will give you the best warranties and customer satisfaction guarantees anywhere with easy financing options. Save big money with this half-off sale. Buy now and take advantage of these savings before the hot summer weather arrives. Estimates are free, so call today.
Your vision.
As an economics major studying investment banking, I find the world of finance intriguing.
Our mission.
My professors are excellent, and they're preparing me for success in the business industry.
This is Western Illinois University.
I am a success story. I am a Leatherneck.
Your source for everything Chicago, ABC7 Eyewitness News, weeknights at 10 with Chicago's team of Alan Krzyzewski, Kathy Brock, Cheryl Burton, Cheryl Scott, and Mark Jerko.
This pitching change is brought to you by Lakeside Bank. Lakeside Bank, it's about time. Here's Trevor Rosenthal.
Big righty no longer closing games for the Cardinals, but he's pitched well this year with a 2.19 ERA. Fastball averaging 99 miles per hour. He has struck out 21, walked 3.
Candelario leads it off. 2-run ball game. And a strike. 97 on the Heat.
Got a real good changeup too. It's only devastating combination.
And he got him. Makes quick work of Candelario on 3 fastballs. Swing and a miss. Right rotator cuff issues last year limited him to 45 appearances. But back-to-back seasons of at least 45 saves before that.
We talk often how LaStella's got that short, quick stroke, and he can handle velocity, but this is something special. This kid's flipping up there today.
Yeah, we often speak of a rising fastball, which is not technically accurate, but it looks like it just takes off.
Yeah, its four seam's got a lot of backspin, so it stays on plane, so that the illusion of it actually hopping or
a changeup
rising.
Well, that's unfair. As you see, LaStella lunging at what he thinks is going to be 99, but it's 89.
Right, and that's when you got a guy that can throw 99 who also has an outstanding changeup. You can't look for the changeup. You got to be geared up to hit the heater, and it's so hard to pick up that changeup. It's not like a slider or a curveball where you might see some spin that would tip you off. Today is Wilson Contreras' birthday.
That's right. Yeah, 25 today. So happy birthday to Wilson, who celebrated early with the 2-homer game last night. This great stat of the game is brought to you by Mattress Firm, where we want you to sleep happy, guaranteed. Remember, if it's over 8, it's time to replace. So happy 25th to Wilson. And the Cubs would love to get Joe Madden his 1,000th career win. If it's today, they'll have to come back late. Contreras 1 out of 3. And a diving stab as Carpenter just took one away from the birthday boy.
Yeah, I can do a guy like that on his birthday.
At the plate.
Not again.
What, honey?
It's backed up again.
It's time to call Right on Time. They are fast, affordable, and will beat any competitor price. Available 24/7, so pick up that phone and call Right on Time today for all your sewer and drain cleaning needs.
G&G Retailers is about service. We take the time to make sure you get the proper firearm or accessory for your needs and offer a full line of gunsmithing services. G&G is about safety, offering NRA-certified Iowa permit-to-carry classes to make sure you know how to safely handle and maintain your firearms. But most of all, G&G Retailers is about family tradition. We've been in business for over 30 years and now 3 generations. G&G Retailers, 1 block south of Division and Locust in Davenport, Iowa.
Soon. Learn more at eicc.edu.
Goods is an escape. It's a very leisurely, relaxing day. You can look at furniture wherever you go in the store, and I believe you'll find it very laid back and relaxed and a lot of fun. It's a whole different experience at Goods than I think anywhere else. The wine cellar restaurant, the bed and breakfast, all the kids love the fish pond, so it's just an easy way to spend the day with your family and friends. I invite you to visit the furniture destination of the Midwest at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
Oh, the sink is globbed.
Call Rob.
It's time to call Right on Time. They are fast, affordable, and will beat any competitor price. Available 24/7, so pick up that phone and call Right on Time today for all your sewer and drain cleaning needs.
Time now for the Dunkin' Donuts Fun Cam. America runs on Dunkin'. A lot of Cub fans here in St. Louis. 5-3 Cardinals late. Molina. The dribbler out to La Stella. 4-3 on the putout. So Songwon Oh getting ready for the ninth. As he watches Trevor Rosenthal dominate people, do you think he's thinking, I better not mess up the ninth very often, or I'm probably going to end up in the 8th or the 7th.
Yeah, Matheny's got certainly got some options late now. The return to form for Rosenthal.
Well, the other thing Mike Matheny can think about is, as you know, a lot of times the game hinges on the 7th or 8th, not the 9th. You got to get there first. So Rosenthal might be more valuable where he is currently. Strikes on Garcia. And he struck him out. So Montgomery in his second inning of work has been sharp. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Chicago Cubs and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs. You got it?
Don't even think about it.
Pham looks at ball one. 2 hits, 2 runs. And he does not want to head back to the minor leagues.
Good let up. Boy, Montgomery's got a lot of weapons, doesn't he? Good heater plus curveball, good change, good movement on the fastball.
Digging those socks?
Big time.
Exit velocity is brought to you by Subaru. That was the double by Pham in the 6th.
We need to come up with strike probability numbers. That pitch called a strike 42% of the time.
Ooh, I like it. Call strike 3. We go to the 9th. Cardinals 5, Cubs 3.
At Weebler's Harley-Davidson, it doesn't matter if you're into short trips or long hauls. From bikes to gear and everything in between, Weebler's Harley-Davidson has everything you need to hit the open road in style. Stop by and gear up for any adventure at Weebler's Harley-Davidson in Davenport.
iWireless has more towers and the fastest 4G LTE network in Iowa for less than Boost. With Boost, you get dead spots. After giving this much thought, I have developed the following theory. I smell another award. Whoop, whoop.
For a limited time, get a free 4G LTE smartphone with 30 days of truly unlimited high-speed data talk and text for free. Free phone, free month. Beat that. Get the real deal at iWireless.
Let's talk about your satellite and DSL. Can't get a decent Wi-Fi signal in the kitchen? How about on your TV? No. Network error? Can't load? You need an extreme upgrade, the entertainment system that's all in one. Enjoy the power of TiVo and internet up to 200 meg with matching Wi-Fi. Stop searching for a signal. Call today.
Matter of Fact with Soledad O'Brien.
This is the place to come for conversations that will challenge your views and those of elected leaders, thought leaders, and future leaders.
Matter of Fact with Soledad O'Brien. Sunday at 12:30 on the Quad Cities CW.
At Weebler's Harley-Davidson, it doesn't matter if you're into short trips or long hauls. From bikes to gear and everything in between, Weebler's Harley-Davidson has everything you need to hit the open road in style. Stop by and gear up for any adventure at Weebler's Harley-Davidson in Davenport.
Alien invaders have come to destroy our way of life.
It's over, Rhea.
For you, super
Let Famous Dave's do the cooking for your graduation party.
The Mazda CX 9th inning is brought to you by the all-new 2017 Mazda CX-9. Mazda, driving matters. Here's the closer, Song-Hwan Oh. 9 out of 10 so far.
He has not been as dominating this year just in terms of the swing and miss, the strikeout rate. Nowhere near what he did last year. Still relatively small sample. He's only pitched 17 2/3 innings this year.
Baez pops it up. Shallow right, caught by Garcia.
Check out the new gold standard for forecasting Chicago weather. Watch live Doppler 7 Max with maximum power only on ABC7 Eyewitness News.
The blown save for O came on opening night when he gave up the 3-run homer to Wilson Contreras. He got the win, however, when the Cardinals scored a run in the bottom of the ninth. Here's Miguel Montero. Takes a strike. From the line, the pitch. 1-1.
Yeah, O last year had a lot of success with his slider. He's very difficult to pick up the spin on his slider. This year, that pitch, again, early, has not been as effective. And overall, his strikeout rate this year, just a little better than half of last season.
Finished 6th in the National League Rookie of the Year balloting. As a 33-year-old rookie. Probably better termed a first-year major leaguer. As it's bounced back to him. 2 down here in the ninth. And it'll be up to Ben Zobrist, who will bat for Albert Almora Jr. Ben's back, barking a little bit, but good enough to give a pinch hit appearance.
Well, you got Kyle Schwarber on deck, and even though Kyle's been scuffling, he obviously has big-time power. And I'm sure Joe's thinking, you know, Zobrist with that keen eye maybe can work a walk here. A little bloop and a blast, get this thing tied.
Swings and fouls away. Three Cardinals in the ninth. Here's the pitch. Another foul. It's 0-2. Zobrist will choke up. If you mess around with Zobrist on 0-2, it becomes 3-2 pretty quickly. He does not generally chase. And drilled into right. That'll bring the tying run to the plate. So Zobrist comes through. Well, this will be fun. Against Schwarber, who very easily could tie it up with one big swing.
Yeah, everybody on their feet in this ballpark. Did a little video montage on the big board here in between innings, celebrating the rivalry between these two clubs.
Carpenter will play behind the runner. And Schwarber takes ball one.
Last year, allowed 5 home runs in 79 2/3 innings. This year, 17 2/3. He's allowed 3 already.
I've got a weird question for you. I'll wait. See if Schwarber homers here. Fouled away.
Man, he had a pitch.
And you're more comfortable from the windup. Would this not be a situation where you just stay in the windup and let Zobrist steal second and third because his run doesn't matter?
Could, yeah. I mean, I've never seen anybody do it.
Just a thought. Most relievers work from the stretch exclusively these days. Fly ball center field. Fowler is back and on the track, and he's got it. I don't think he saw it off the bat. It was a late reaction by Fowler, and Schwarber just missed tying the game. The Cardinals hang on 5-3.
Yeah, I had a couple pitches to hit in that sequence, and that last one, when he first hit it, I thought maybe. But it was not to be. We'll take another look at it.
Yeah, he was late reacting. You got kind of a weird, shadowy thing going on here in the late afternoon hours, and Fowler was able to eventually recover as that ball was in the air for a bit. So the final score, the Cardinals 5 and the Cubs 3. And we'll be back to St. Louis in a moment.
Soon. Learn more at eicc.edu.
Goods is an escape. It's a very leisurely, relaxing day. You can look at furniture wherever you go in the store, and I believe you'll find it very laid back and relaxed, and a lot of fun. It's a whole different experience at Goods than I think anywhere else. The wine cellar restaurant, the bed and breakfast, all the kids love the fish pond, so it's just an easy way to spend the day with your family and friends. I invite you to visit the furniture destination of the Midwest at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
If your car won't start or it just won't stop, bring it on into the service shop. We'll get you back on the road in no time. Call my mom or dad, the new owners of the Rock Island Service Shop, to schedule your next car appointment.
Can't decide what to watch?
I'm offering you 56 channels.
Sometimes it's better to watch
nothing. Everybody's doing something. We'll do nothing.
Seinfeld, because nothing is really something.
Weekdays on the Quad City CW.
Ugh, the sink is globbed.
Call Rob.
It's time to call right on time. They are fast, affordable, and will beat any competitor price. Available 24/7, so pick up that phone and call right on time today for all your sewer and drain cleaning needs.
Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC7 is being brought to you by Southwest. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency. By Hyundai. Visit your Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers today and see how better drives us. And by the Bob LaCourcio Auto Group. You're going to like buying a car this way. Cardinals beat the Cubs today 5-3 the final. Carlos Martinez over John Lester. Silver lining was Ian Happ's Major League debut. And he is our Hyundai player of the game. His first Major League home run was, first Major League hit was a 2-run homer to keep the Cubs alive late.
Ian had a big spring. He had 9 home runs down at Iowa. He's got big-time power and a nice start to his big league career.
So the Cardinals set up a rubber game on Mother's Day tomorrow, and we'll have more after the break. Stay with us. Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC7 is being brought to you by Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing. By Lakeside Bank. We make banking simple. Lakeside Bank. It's about time. And by Jeep. See your Jeep dealer today and experience the freedom that comes with legendary capability.
Not again.
What, honey?
It's backed up again.
It's time to call right on time. They are fast, affordable, and will beat any competitor price. Available 24/7, so pick up that phone and call right on time today for all your sewer and drain cleaning needs.
Soon. Learn more at eicc.edu.
Good is an escape. It's a very leisurely, relaxing day. You can look at furniture wherever you go in the store, and I believe you'll find it very laid back and relaxed and a lot of fun. It's a whole different experience at Goods than I think anywhere else. The wine cellar restaurant, the bed and breakfast, all the kids love the fish pond, so it's just an easy way to spend the day with your family and friends. I invite you to visit the furniture destination of the Midwest at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
If your car won't start or it just won't stop, bring it on into the service shop. We'll get you back on the road in no time. Call my mom or dad, the new owners of the Rock Island Service Shop, to schedule your next car appointment.
Can't decide what to watch? I'm offering you 56 channels. Sometimes it's better to watch
nothing. Everybody's doing something. We'll do nothing.
Seinfeld, because nothing is really something.
Weekdays on the Quad City CW.
Ugh, the sink is globbed.
Call Rob.
It's time to call right on time. They are fast, affordable, and will beat any competitor price. Available 24/7, so pick up that phone and call right on time today for all your sewer and drain cleaning needs.
Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired of popping pills with no lasting results? Then it's time to call Health and Rehab Solutions. With the use of acupuncture, manipulation, and other physical therapies, along with exercise plans and nutritional counseling, Health and Rehab Solutions will help you get out of pain and stay out of pain. Can we help you? Give Health and Rehab Solutions a call. I think it's worth a chance to find out. Stop suffering and start living again. Call Health and Rehab Solutions now, adding life to your years and years to your life.
Quilts by the Oz has been your fabric destination since 1988. Quilts by the Oz has over 5,000 bolts of 100% cotton fabric, arranged by color, patriotic patterns, 30s, Civil War reproductions, and novelty designs. We make your projects easier with a large stock of pre-cuts, and we can machine quilt your unfinished project. Your fabric destination is Quilts by the Oz. Visit us in Moline and like us on Facebook.
Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC7 is being brought to you by Southwest. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency. By Hyundai. Visit your Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers today and see how better drives us. By Instant Care. Injured at work? Visit instantcare.com. The medical care you need, the settlement you deserve. And by Xfinity. Xfinity X1 will change the way you experience TV. This is a Reynolds wrap-up report as the Cardinals snap a 3-game skid against the Cubs in this season series. The Cubs have won 3 of the first 5 games. Ian Happ in his big league debut hit that 2-run homer that got the Cubs within 2 late. Tommy Pham has been red hot since coming up from the minor leagues. Jerko, a homer today for St. Louis. Carlos Martinez had a big day not only on the mound but at the plate as well in the Cardinals' 5-3 win. So just go get them tomorrow, right? Jake against Adam Wainwright.
Yeah, a couple top of the rotation guys who are having their struggles. Jake has been up and down, and Wainwright's got an ERA in the 6s. So it will be interesting to see how it plays out tomorrow afternoon.
So we're back with you on ABC7, May the 25th, Thursday, 1 o'clock, Giants and Cubs. Cardinals 5, Cubs 3, your final. Stay tuned for the ABC7 News coming up next.
At Weebler's Harley-Davidson, it doesn't matter if you're into short trips or long hauls. From bikes to gear and everything in between, Weebler's Harley-Davidson has everything you need to hit the open road in style. Stop by and gear up for any adventure at Weebler's Harley-Davidson in Davenport.
For the best audio-video gear with low prices and exceptional service, think between the boxes at Entertainment Expressions.
We sell and install only the best. Speakers you have to hear to believe. Televisions, whole house audio systems, and outdoor speakers.
Residential, commercial, home theater, and wireless audio solutions. And the most experienced electronics staff in the Quad Cities. Get it all
from your favorite electronics mid-box store.
At Entertainment Expressions,
we're your hardcore
audio
and video experts.
When your home needs new roofing and siding, it can be hard to find someone you trust. I know someone I trust, my dad.
At Old Town Roofing, we'll treat you just like family, too. With personal service, the best warranties, and estimates in just 48 hours. Old Town Roofing is an IKO Shield Pro Plus contractor, offering premium shingles at an affordable price. We also specialize in James Hardy siding for beauty and durability.
Become a part of the Old Town family.
At Old Town Roofing, our service is over the top.
Pleasure Pools.
We interrupt our jingle for huge news. Pleasure Pools and Spas announces our first ever 10th sale. For 3 days only, it's the largest sales event in our history with breathtaking discounts on everything under the tent, including huge savings on the top brands of patio furniture and spas. Hurry in for these never-before big top savings this weekend only at Pleasure Pools and Spas in Davenport. We make staying home fun.
Quilts by the Oz has been your fabric destination since 1988. Quilts by the Oz has over 5,000 bolts of 100% cotton fabric, arranged by color, patriotic patterns, 30s, Civil War reproductions, and novelty designs. We make your projects easier with a large stock of pre-cuts, and we can machine quilt your unfinished project. Your fabric destination is Quilts by the Oz. Visit us in Moline and like us on Facebook.
At Weebler's Harley-Davidson, it doesn't matter if you're into short trips or long hauls. From bikes to gear and everything in between, Weebler's Harley-Davidson has everything you need to hit the open road in style. Stop by and gear up for any adventure at Weebler's Harley-Davidson in Davenport.
If you go looking for trouble, you will always find it.
That's what heroes do. They fight.
Supergirl, Mondays at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
Surprise!
Happy birthday.